Welcome to Research Technique series. What actually we do? The problem which we have, we set the objectives. And that problem is divided into sub-problems. And then from sub-problems, we write the hypothesis. We frame the hypothesis. Now, many people are afraid of the term hypothesis. There is something, what is hypothesis? And many people, many guides also, they say, they have not read anything. They say, you frame the hypothesis of yours. But person is confused. हमारे यहाँ पे भी कुछ ऐसे प्रोफेसर हैं. You are also all professors. All of you are teaching. All of you are from the teaching background. They mystify the things. They think that if I mystify it, I will be called a bigger professor. I consider it another way. If you simplify the things, very simple way. Consider yourself a school student. Don't use any jargon of words. Use very simple words. Day-to-day life. You will become a very good professor. Hypothesis. We speak thousands of hypotheses daily. We speak thousands of hypotheses daily and we don't know that we are speaking hypotheses. Oh, it's very hot, yeah. Oh, what a crowd. Oh, people are useless. Oh, train is very crowded. Oh, it's very pricey, yeah. It's a very, inflation is very high. India is not growing. Oh, India is growing. India has got useless politicians. India is worthless. India is very good. We speak thousands. What a girl, yaar. And the girls will say, what a donkey, yaar. All hypotheses we speak daily, but they are in a hypothetical state. They are not theory. They are all hypothetical states. What is hypothesis? It's simply a tentative statement. A statement about which we are not sure. A tentative statement which need validation. But hypotheses do not come from imagination. They are also not our assumptions. That whatever hypothesis we frame, they come from three sources. Literature, your observation, your experience. Now, if you are experienced, you have seen, you know what is research, you have gone through the researchers. Now there is a system problem in India. I have seen people teaching research methodology who have never written a single research paper in their life. So that is why they create jargon of words, mystify the things. So hypothesis is a simple statement, but we are not sure. It will come from literature, or it will come from your experience, or it will come from your observation. Observation then and only then if you are experienced. So hypothesis is a tentative statement which need to be validated. It is not coming from any imagination. It is not coming from top reading. And then you have to verify whether it is true, whether it is false. Now, all hypotheses are tested mostly. This, what is the assumption of testing the hypothesis is normal distribution. What is normal distribution? The mean, median, mode are almost same. Mean, median, mode are almost same. When mean, median, mode are almost same, See this curve. It has started going up, then it is started going down. And in the center, there is mu. Now here mu means mean. It is in the center. And on the left side, area is there. On the right side, area is there. Now the area near the mean will be the area of null hypothesis. Area above, side, on the sides away from the mean is your area of alternate hypothesis. So whenever you are framing any hypothesis, you keep this figure in mind. You keep this figure in mind. See, you are going to frame. So this is the difference. What the hypothesis we speak daily. We make daily statements. But whenever you are framing methodology with some method, so then you keep this figure in mind. Okay, there is going to be some area near the mean, which is going to be the area of null hypothesis. And the area which is beyond the mean is going to be the area of alternate hypothesis. What is the meaning of this? We always call on an average. On an average, there is no problem. If I say, is there any crowd in the train? No, yaar, chalta hai. Okay, it's okay. Then the statement answer which we are getting from that person is, he says, normally it is okay. I am near the mean, there is no problem. It is okay with me. But whenever I am saying, no, it is not there, no, then it is alternate. It's very hot today. No, chalta hai. Null. Because it is on an average, you are accepting it. It is a mean. It's near the mean. No, it's really very hot. Then it is alternate. As that lady asked me personal, no, we don't accept one man statement. We have to get the statements of hundreds of people, thousands of people. They should say jointly, okay, yaar, it is on an average, it is okay. So then it is null. And if I say, no, it is not yaar, okay. If I say India is growing, normally it should grow. No, yaar, it is okay. It's normally growing, yaar. Alternate. Whenever you are framing any hypothesis from your literature, first of all, I repeat, hypothesis is a tentative statement, and this is a set of two, null and alternate. It's a set of two, null and alternate. Null means on an average, near on an average, which we say in our own tone, chalta hai yaar. चलता है ना, ठीक है, चलता है, null. And when it is not chalta, it is not when it is not going away. No, either this side or that side, alternate. Whenever you are framing in your hypothesis, you should keep it in mind whether you are framing null hypothesis or an alternate hypothesis. This is your creativity. This is your art. Read the literature. From the literature, take out some theories, take out something which you want to verify it, and then frame a set of hypotheses, null and alternate. Null should be, when you frame null, which you think yourself, it should be on an average, it should be on an average, near the average. If I say, it's very costly, many people say, no, it's not costly, it's okay. It means null. If people say, no, it is cheaper, the other say, no, it is very costly. So, alternate. You frame the hypothesis in this way, and then you go to the public and ask them. This is hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing is nothing bigger. It's nothing something strange. It's nothing mystic. No mystery. No mystery. See, if you ask don't ask one person. Don't ask your opinion. If you ask hundreds of opinions, and if they say null, okay. If they say okay, it goes, no problem. If they say it does not go. So, every problem, okay, literature, okay, from literature, find out some theories which you want to verify it. Data analysis is what? Verification of the theories, verification of what others have said. It's not jargon of word. कुछ ऐसा problem नहीं है. It's not a big problem to my normal distribution. I have told you the area near the mean is null area. And whenever you are framing any hypothesis, you should keep it in mind. If it is in your way, if it is falling near the null, near the normal, it's a null. If it is away, alternate. I give you a very crude example. Very crude example. Please, just for understanding. You are feeling hungry. You go to a hotel, restaurant, and call that restaurant boy, waiter. Today you want to feel like having dal and roti. You order him, bring me one plate dal and 2 roti. The waiter goes to kitchen. He asks the cook whether dal is ready. He says, oh, it is boiling there. It must be on the last stage. It is ready. Please take. The waiter, he does not have any sense. He takes one serving spoon, put 2 serving spoon in that hot boiling dal and 2 rotis, and bring it before you on your table. As you just cut roti and dip your roti in the dal, oh, yaar, it is boiling. My hand is burning. ये नहीं चलेगा. It's very hot. नहीं चलेगा. Second scenario, you go to restaurant, call the waiter, I want roti and dal. Waiter goes inside, ask the cook, sir, dal is ready. Today we have not prepared dal. Yesterday dal is there in the deep freezer, and take it from there. He opens the deep freezer. From there he takes out one patila, and from that he takes the serving spoon. 2 spoons he took it out and put it in the plate and give it to you. Eat. As you take out one chapati and want to take, is it dal or is it ice cream? नहीं, it will not work. नहीं चलेगा. Third scenario, when he goes to the kitchen, asks the cook, dal is ready. He says, yes, it is ready. You can take it. No problem. We have made it. It is neither hot nor very cold. And he brings it and you start eating it and you say it is good. So dal is neither too hot, not too cold, chilled. But when it is normal maybe it may be little bit hot, little bit cold. So it is a null. When you are able to say it is normal on an average, null hypothesis. When it is say it is not, you have to make yourself. Somebody has asked me the question from literature. See, you have to make, now here lies the creativity, your wisdom. What is null, what is alternate? What is null, what is alternate? whenever you are framing a set of hypotheses, null hypothesis, alternate hypothesis, null hypothesis on an average, alternate hypothesis which is not falling on an average. Now, please try to understand. Null is also correct, alternate is also correct. Now you have to find out which one is correct. When you frame a question, I frame a question, it is a normal day. Alternate, it is a very hot day. Null, it is a normal day, neither hot nor cold. Alternate is, it is very hot day. Now I want that let people reply, and then I come to compact that and what come to the conclusion whether 100 people say on a majority. Now I will use the word majority, then again it's a crude. When 100 people say it is hot or it is hot or it is normal day. Now if people say in journal, if people say it is a normal day, you accept that is correct answer. That becomes theory. It's not answer, it becomes theory. Today's theory is it is a normal day. That is correct. And if you say have 100 people, when you ask 100 people, only one question. 200 people, they say it is very hot. Or majority of the people say it is very hot. Then your alternate hypothesis is correct, then it becomes theory. See, whenever your null or alternate hypothesis is validated, we use the word validation. Not correct or wrong. No, validation, which is validated. The word validated here means which one majority of the people statistically which they say it is correct, that becomes a theory. So theory becomes when you find out which one is correct by according to journal, according to public. So that is both, you will frame both. Now let people decide. Let people decide. Now I ask this. This is the pen. Normal, it is a normal price. Alternate, I make it, it is very costly. Let people decide. Personally, it may be costly to you, but when 100 people reply, 200 people reply, 1000 people reply, they say no. Chalta hai yaar, no problem. It's not pricey. When thousands of people out of thousands, many people say no, it's very costly, then it is costly. See now, petrol prices are rising. Last 20 days, every day 50 paisa, 20 paisa, 30 was the first time in my life I have seen diesel prices are more than petrol prices. But have you accept a few people here and there? No, if really people find that oil prices are petroleum prices are very high, then they will not go to petrol pump. They will stop now. Demand, there should not be any demand. But people are going and demanding. It means it is not pricey for them. So, if we are making a null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis, petroleum prices are normal, petroleum prices are very high. And if we survey thousands of people, unbiased, people should not, we should not go to the opposition people only. Or we should not go to the people, those who are with the political bias. No. Let normal people be surveyed And if they say it is pricey, then we will accept the alternate hypothesis. If they say it is not pricey, then we say. So this is what is hypothesis testing. Scholars, please note each research problem, whether medical, engineering, natural sciences, social sciences, including economical, human behavior, and psychological. They are all unique in nature. Each problem needs to be handled and analyzed with specific methodology. Each technique which I am going to take is general in nature and should be used under expert advice if you are a beginner. Learn the techniques and use your expertise specific to your problem wherever required. You may submit your research work at Journal of Global Economy, rcssindia.org. Your work is evaluated by peers with double-blind methodology. You will get comments for your work. Thank you.